Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Let's Play Quake 4. As always, I am your host, Josh, and with me is Dalton. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And you probably noticed we're now playing the PC version. If you pay attention to if you watch the videos over on YouTube, then you notice that we started off this Let's Play with the console port for the Xbox 360, and you may not be in the know about what exactly happened there. So when we first streamed this game to record it, we had all kinds of problems. The first one was that we loaded up the PC version. Can I turn up that mouse sensitivity? Because that is shit. We loaded up the PC version, and it loaded with no textures and no lighting. And it looked like absolute trash.
It was hot garbage, to say the least. Should be a lot better now, thankfully.
Yeah. And I didn't have time to properly diagnose that.
Easy. Little left. Back.
So we got out my console and started playing that. Well, after that, I began looking for solutions online, and I found a tweaker that I sent you here on Discord that got it working right. So if you hear
flooding chamber with trichlorite and septazine.
So if you hear anything in this that when I boot it up that says tweaker loaded, that's what it's doing. It's loading that tweaker program.
Virgin chamber.
That makes this look right. And the PC version does, when you get it running right, does look better than the console port. Audio is probably still pretty loud.
You're clean. Come on through.
For in-game audio. Let me turn that down. Oh shit, I didn't mean to change the fucking resolution. Oh no, the volume's way down, okay. Why is the mouse sensitivity so fucking... There, that's better.
How's it been? Couple of sightings. Other than that, it's been quiet as a graveyard. Let's hope it stays that way.
So, from now on, we'll be playing through the PC version of this game, which is good because the PC version looks better and runs better. The console version, if you don't know, runs at 30 frames per second, or it tries to, I should say. It doesn't hit that mark a lot, which is unfortunate.
No, it's pretty inconsistent when there's a lot of shit happening on screen.
Not sure. But with that many trucks, HQ's planning something.
Yeah, which is a shame. And you can't play it on the Xbox One or Xbox Series X or anything like that to try to get a better frame rate. That doesn't work.
Damn it, that hurt! I told you these systems are finicky. These systems are ancient. Tell me about it. My grandfather served on this ship right out of boot camp. Think they'd retired, old girl. Well, old or not, we gotta fix it.
Unable to send or receive signals in that area due to strong interference.
Okay, let's...
Strong unit is headed directly for Cougar Squad.
Lieutenant Ross, report to briefing room 8.
And they're all dead men. Richard's out.
Access restricted, so I can't go that way. Let's go this way. But yeah, glad to get the PC version working. I sent you the tweaker, so you should be able to get it working too.
So the Macron
Yeah.
dead, eh? The Marine who iced that squid deserves...
So if you want to play...
Kane, aren't you?
No way!
I saw you when they brought you back from Space Station Armstrong.
So you should be able
a
to
dozen pit bulls.
play it and it'll
Game was
look
just a story
good.
they made up to scare recruits.
No, he's real. And he's standing right in front of us.
So apparently we have some history here on this ship. Because apparently a bunch of people know us or know of us, and there's all... I don't know.
Just heard we're moving up to the front. Our whole platoon is being
They're
mobilized.
coming to play later.
There's a major offensive in the works.
Do what?
They're getting all kinds
Is
of
that coming to play later?
in the Walker base.
Like being like known by everyone.
I haven't
Oh,
played
you
through this
get a real
game
bad
in like
feeling all the time.
9-10 years, so I don't remember.
Listed as missing
Do
and
you see?
presumed
It's
dead
just as I predicted.
The nanites infesting the muscle. are
Doesn't this
repairing
look
the
so
tissue
much fucking
even after
better,
it's
though?
Separated from the body.
Oh hell yeah.
Even than the console.
Oh yeah.
It won't work, Jacobson. The exoskeleton is hard and tripinny.
Nice silky smooth 60 FPS.
Yeah. It should never move down from 60.
Alive by a combination of steroids and health packs. I just have to press a little harder.
They're experimenting on Strog or something.
Here so.
Not here.
This is a good shooter. I really like it.
Not here either.
So you might have noticed that I've been streaming Darksiders recently, and I'm doing that. I'm doing that without commentary. And if you don't know, I am doing a in-depth analysis on it. It's the next big video on the channel I'm working on.
That I'll never forget.
I'm playing the PlayStation 3 version of it because that's the one that I
Seeing
own.
it.
I know there is a remaster of it. I bought that for you recently.
Yep. Hey, thanks again for that.
All higher
Yeah, you're
brain
welcome.
functions have atrophied, which indicates
At
the
some
subject
point, I'd
is
like to do
capable of
Darksiders Genesis, which is a
Nancy even
prequel
located
to
the base
the
of the skull, shows
Darksiders
almost all action
series
was dictated by an
that
external
does co-op.
source. I
We could
believe
do
for a
that
short time after
if you're
stratification,
interested.
the subject was aware of his actions, but was unable
That'd be
to
cool.
control them.
Squad, report to Walker Deck 2 immediately.
Are all the games co-op or just like some of them?
That is the only one that's co-op.
Oh really? I thought like more were for some reason.
No,
The
just the
HB607 has internal compensation.
just the one.
The XK1000 doesn't.
I know that. But if you'd read the manual, you'd know the XK1000 has primary and secondary converters.
What kind of converters?
Radcliffe 12s. They operate at 25 milliamps.
25 milliamps isn't nearly enough.
I'm just walking around and listening to people
Maybe
talk.
if you use a GMOS splitter, but those are highly unstable.
It's fun to do in games
More misinformed?
Yeah.
when you get the chance to.
Wave of the future.
Yeah.
That's ludicrous. GMOS is a fad. Reformatable case splitters will soon be the norm.
Oh, what was it? Oh, I got sidetracked. So
How about now?
Nope. It's at 54%.
that's a weird view you got there for the windshield. Like, what is that?
4%.
Nice view.
What's the reading?
Now it's at 83%.
He's just looking at like 4 giant ass fans
It's at least in the
and
low
some
90s.
wires. Rhino Squad briefing room. It's probably where I should go. So let's not go there right now. But I think I'm nearing the end of Wild Arms 2, which is just the game I'm primary focus on when I'm streaming, just for fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm on disc 2 of the game, and I'm like 50 something hours into it. So I hope I'm nearing the end of it because it's a long game.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it, but I've seen it like on Steam and shit. Like, isn't it like an older game?
Wild Arms 1, I don't think there's any Wild Arms on Steam. It's a Japanese RPG though.
Maybe I think of something else.
I don't know.
Lieutenant Boss, report to briefing room 8.
Yeah, I am thinking of something else.
Yeah, because Wild Arms 1 and 2 were on the PlayStation. PlayStation 1. And then the rest of the series, 3, 4, and 5, I should say, were on the PlayStation 2, and then there was one on the PlayStation Portable. There is a spiritual successor in the works for it.
Couldn't get the rights to use the name anymore.
apparent. I guess the team, like the company that produced them, probably owns it. Owns the rights.
Okay, yeah, I've seen some of the characters before, like on the internet, in various places.
Yeah, I've beaten one. The first one is included on the PlayStation Classic. 2, I have both of them on physical disc though. Okay, I don't need to go that way. I have both of them on physical disc, but one does come on the PlayStation Classic, so you can play it there if you're interested. I am really enjoying my playthrough of 2. It's a good game. If you want to watch my playthrough of
To do what?
Reload the energy stabilizers. Wait 2 seconds and then purge them.
of
Cause the system to depolarize.
Darksiders,
But I could burn out every circuit on
then
this
you
deck.
can do so on the gameplay channel. I've been uploading it there. I just uploaded part 4 there. I've got like 7-8 hours into it right now. It's a fun game. If you like The Legend of Zelda Dungeons and you like God of War, PlayStation 2 and 3 God of War, not modern God of War.
License squad report
Yeah.
to Walker Deck 2 immediately.
If you like that, then you will like
Corporal Matthew Kane, the rest of the Rhino squad has already arrived. The briefing will commence shortly.
Darksiders. It's that, plus it's metal as hell because, I mean, you're playing as one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, you know?
It's pretty freaking metal.
Yep. You're playing as War in the first one and Death in the second one.
Kane made it back.
Give him shit, Dell. Kane's alright.
What about the third one?
The third one,
Rhino Squad, the
they kind of got off of it. The third one is supposed to be one of the horsemen, but all the horsemen are male, and the third one is
a better time.
main character is female for some reason.
Advantage, which is the reason for our.
That was the Macron that we fought at the end of Quake 2.
Oh yeah.
Intelligence Division has discovered that the Strogg function through a massive communication system called the Nexus. With it, Strogg leaders can instantly send instructions to soldiers in the field. And although it's their strength, it's also their Achilles heel. Our target, known as the Hub, houses major communication lines to the Nexus. We will be escorting a convoy carrying an electromagnetic bomb to a sublevel of this building. The convoy will proceed to the designated position and detonate it. The blast will overload a device known as the Tetranode and effectively cut off the Strogg forces from the Nexus and therefore their commanders. To ensure success, 3 other squads will be escorting additional EMPs to the same location. Their convoys are codenamed War, Famine, and Pestilence.
Which means we are death.
Yeah, we're death. Any questions? The convoy will be deployed soon. Go to the armory and suit up. Dismissed.
Speaking of the four horsemen of the apocalypse,
Private Mark Lorenzi, please report to Medical Bay 3.
yeah, the Fury, her name is Fury, and I don't really know why. And then the fourth one is one of 2 main characters of the prequel game. Genesis. And his name is Strive. And I, again, don't really know why they picked these names, because they aren't the names of the two remaining horsemen.
I don't know. Kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh well.
This guy, Sergeant Bidwell, has one guy thrown over his shoulder and is barking out orders as he blazes away with a rifle in his hand. The man was a freaking machine.
What squad was he with?
I'm not sure, but he was protecting
Yeah,
some
poor
of
Famine doesn't get his chance to shine.
No, poor Famine. I think it'd be cool to play as a horseman named Famine, but nope.
God forbid.
The signal is strong, Pestilence. Switch to secured frequency 461.
Okay, I can't jump over that.
Game logic.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm not able to get a reading on your med chip.
Corporal Thomas Alvarez. My med chip is damaged.
But that chip's implanted near your heart.
I know. I'm looking at it right now.
That's deeply concerning. Are y'all worried about this guy over here that fell asleep?
Guess not.
Corporal Kane, your ride to the convoy is waiting for you. Step on through.
All right, let's go.
I told the colonel the system would be operational.
Back down to the surface. And we'll get back to the action and kill some Strogg. Now that we're 18 minutes into this recording.
Any chance you get to like walk around a ship and just explore and hear people talk, you always gotta take it. I mean, that's at least that's how I am with any game.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. I like this game quite a bit. It's good. If you've never played this, you can pick it up on, I think it's on both Steam and GOG. You're probably better off.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You're,
Grab a ride with Corporal Spencer. He's in a truck.
Isn't it about the same on GOG when it comes to
When you get to the death convoy.
playing it like the vanilla game?
I legitimately do not know. I don't know how
Because I
well.
know like both of our Steam versions were basically the same, like how they looked and shit.
Yeah, I hope the GOG version looks better.
Yeah, you would think it would, honestly.
But I will try to remember to leave a link to the tweaker below for you guys if you're interested.
Everything is in the green.
Okay, where am I supposed to be going? Am I supposed to be with you guys? I don't know. God, this looks... It's amazing to me how well this game holds up. Like, this was released in 2005. It still looks good.
Oh yeah. This and Doom 3.
Yeah, they both still look good.
Corporal Kane, Lieutenant Voss said you'd be riding with us. Hop on up and we'll get you. All right, Doyle, get this shit heat moving. Roger that. Let's move out. You got
Okay, so...
any idea how far into Strogg territory these convoys are going? Far enough that you're gonna have to be fluent in Strogg if you want to ask for directions.
Well, we are not fluent in Strogg. There is one other game that takes place in the same universe as this, and
Rhino did in Dallas during the Earth invasion.
Quake 2. And that is Enemy Territory Quake Wars, which I also own, but didn't really have a single-player campaign. So... we won't be focusing on that on the channel, but I have some other ideas. I bought a year subscription to Xbox Live, so we are good to go. After we finish this, we will get to shit. Gears of War next. Gears of War 3, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it should be good. I need to get Xbox Live again, or Xbox Live Gold.
Part of me also feels kind of bad about asking you to spend your own money for
No,
this.
oh no, it's fine. Believe me. I could probably just get like the medium. Well, because I mean, it shouldn't take us too long, I don't think.
No. Because I'm asking that, and then after that, I kind of want... I was going to ask if you wanted to get the PlayStation 3 version of Destiny to play.
Yeah, that'd be fun, honestly, because I always obviously heard about Destiny and shit, and it's like, it'd be nice to actually see like what it's all about. And
yeah, I showed you a frame rate test of the PlayStation 3 version. I was impressed at how well it runs. Like, frame pacing issues, sure, but outside of frame pacing issues, it runs really, really damn well. I was way impressed. It's 30 FPS, but hey, like that meme I posted on Facebook a day or two ago, 30 FPS is playable.
You just gotta adjust to it at first.
Yeah.
But then it just becomes like second nature again. You get used to it.
Yeah, like I do not understand this. I refuse to play any game that only runs at 30. Like, you're cutting yourself off from some damn good console games, man. You know?
Like Bloodborne, and that's a big one.
Yeah, that doesn't even like run at a consistent 30.
No.
Which is unfortunate. It may on the PlayStation 5 though.
Yeah, I think so, because I've been playing that on the PS5 ever since I got one.
Oh, I didn't know.
Like, oh yeah, I got a PS5 last April.
What the hell are we doing messing with a bomb like this?
What's the worry?
I noticed a little bit of a performance boost. Actually, more so visual, but
I would hope there was a little bit of performance boost, since you're running it on more powerful hardware.
Like, it's still 30 FPS, but I think it's a little more consistent.
I've heard the backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5 with PS4 games is really impressive.
You are ready for our mission. It's not every
Oh yeah.
to save the Earth, eh?
Like, honestly, a majority of the games I have are PS4 games on there. Because there's not many like good exclusive like PS5 games.
This is dead. Do you read?
Because a lot of the games are coming out on PS4 still. Even like RE4 Remake's going to come out on PS4 next year.
Yeah,
they just announced that.
That looks really, really good. Like, I still feel like it's not necessary, but I can't deny that it looks really, really good. And I'm far more excited for that, for example, than I ever was about The Last of Us remake.
But yeah, or the remaster of a remaster.
Yeah. I would still like you to try playing the first Last of Us. Fuck the second one. Just pretend the second one doesn't exist. But the first one is worth your time.
I think I would really benefit from getting the new one. Because, I mean, it's basically just a better remaster of the previous one.
Yeah. It's... like, for you, because you haven't played it before, it's probably worth it to get the better looking version.
Oh yeah, because I think it supports really higher frame rates as well.
Yeah.
But even though I can't really, because I don't have on my display. No, I have to use like a normal HDMI for mine, so I can't. Like, I'm bottlenecked when it comes to having higher frame rates.
If you get an HDMI 2 cable or 2.1, your PC monitor is 1440p, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they just added a 1440p mode. So you could play it on that if you're interested.
I don't think my monitor has an outlet for the new HDMI types. Because I use DP for my PC.
Oh, you use DisplayPort? Oh, I've got HDMI. If it's got HDMI in, then you'll be able to do 1440p from it. Just get a HDMI 2.0.
Yeah.
Make sure you get that, and you shouldn't have a problem.
Okay.
Die, you sons of bitches!
Obligatory turret section.
Okay, on to the next.
Which I always like turret sections, honestly.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of them.
There's a vehicle section too, because of course there is. It is a mid-2000s game after all.
Even RE5 has them, so.
RE4 had, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. In separate ways, there's a part where you have to get on like a turret and like a big cannon and shoot a battleship, and
I remember
it's kind of batched it.
I promised I would play Separate Ways, Ada's campaign on the channel, and then I never did. I need to fulfill that.
Because it's a pretty short side campaign. It's pretty interesting. It has a better Sadler boss fight in it.
I remember that.
It's a lot harder.
I remember being impressed with it. I remember enjoying it quite a bit. The Sadler boss fight in the main game is a cakewalk.
Just, yeah. Especially since it's the final boss, and it's like, you would think it would be a lot harder, but it's pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah, still, I fucking love that game so goddamn much.
Oh, believe me, I'm with you. I think it's still my favorite game of all time.
It's not my favorite game of all time, but it is my favorite Resident Evil game and one of my favorite horror games.
Kane, this is Boss. We can't move forward until you take out the turrets defending this area.
I can't think of another game that lived up to the hype more than that game did when it came out.
Fear.
Oh, Fear?
Fear.
Yeah, that's true. I wish I would have played that at the time.
Fear is...
Because I think I probably could have played it on my PC at the time. Or, I don't know, actually. I can't remember which PC we had at the time. Because I remember I got Condemned Criminal Origins for PC in like 06 and on our PC, and it worked pretty fine. I could have ran Fear as well, probably, if that's the case.
Well, at least to a certain...
The frame rate might have gone to shit, but...
Yeah, there's a certain level where the frame rate tanked. It was like infamous for it tanking. I think I pointed it out to you when we Let's Played it. At some point I really need to play,
Fear 2.
Well, we did Fear 2. I was going to say Dead Space.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
because we recorded Dead Space in, what, 2019? And I still haven't done Dead Space 2.
It'd be really cool to do Dead Space 3. That's one of the games I'm looking forward to the most when it comes to co-oping. Because I always wanted to play it, because I mean, I haven't played... Well, I recently started to play the first one again on PC, but I haven't played the first two, like, from start to finish in years. And I always wanted to play the third one. I always heard it sucked, and at the same time, if it's a co-op game, then it'll be kind of redeemed if you play it with somebody else, but...
Yeah.
It'll be a lot more fun that way. Same thing with Fear 3 as well.
Yeah, Fear 3 is a great co-op game, just straight up. It's a lot, like... Die, you son of a bitch. The weapons feel better in Fear 3 than they do in Fear 2, as does the movement, like the melee and movement.
Oh yeah. Everything seemed kind of stiff in the second game.
It's not a bad game.
No, I really liked it.
Fear, it's just disappointing when you compare it to Fear 1, which is an incredibly high bar.
Yeah. I mean, you can still pop it in today, and like you can still get a lot of enjoyment out of just shooting shit, and because it still has like one of the most satisfying gunplay in like any game.
Yeah.
Like to this day, even.